Mr. Chiffon, I found a design. Is this some kind of armored fanny pack?
Actually, it's a rare demon fish. I've got a feeling scales are going to make a major comeback this year. In fact, I'm so sure of it, I've hired one of the local fishermen to watch a particular spot on the river to make sure nobody else takes your price. You can thank me later.
Thanks. I guess.
You're welcome. He should have everything you need for your fishing trip. A boat, an icebox full of Shangri lager, and all the high explosive your little heart could desire. Be fierce, Ajay.
Many thanks. I hope we meet again.
Come in, please. Come in, please. Come in, please. Ajay, it's Gopal. I'm sending you the coordinates for the new drop sites. Grab the packages before the governor's men reach them.
Governor's men?
Paul Harmon on Noor. Whoever is in charge of that region, I'm talking about their forces.
Over and out. got the first one.
Good. Keep going.
Yeah, it's quite a sidearm. But the Terminator did it in number 2, right? He had a gun exactly like this. He was reloading it while he's driving the fucking bike. I'm kind of annoyed that it's gone in Far Cry 5, but you can't use it as a sidearm in that one. That was just super irritating. That would have been really cool.
I have the last one.
Wonderful. Please
And
deliver
hello
them to
to you
this
too.
location.
And thank you for saying hello. A lot of people don't do that anymore. It's not always the worst thing, but you know, I really don't like other people that have never been on my channel before, and they come in and say something, but they never say hello first. That's why I don't reply. That's why I don't reply to them. If you've noticed, I just don't say anything to them. So I'm like, hello. Don't like that at all. Come on, hold still. Fuck off, you and your 50 caliber gun. See you, you little viper.
Well, here are your packages.
Thank you. The Golden Path continues to be in your debt. I'll let the people in charge know what you've done for us.
That's true. At least we have the Senator or the Outlaw D2 or whatever the hell it's called. Which I believe I got with the game. Oh, that guy is really pissing me off because it's not the first time he's come in here and done that. I've told him every time to stop doing it, which means that he must leave very quickly or he's blatantly ignoring me. But if he does it again, I'm gonna go into one of his videos and I'm gonna tell him to stop doing that shit.
Well done. Now we just need to get this
Because it's
truck to the
rude,
right
it's
spot.
inconsiderate, and it's selfish. All of those things in one go. You know, you don't say hello. You don't ask if it's okay to do things like that. You know, you don't care about anyone else but yourself. Oh, that's something that really boils my blood, dude. It really boils my blood. I mean, okay, there are times that people come in here and they don't say hello. I can let it go. I'm not a complete bastard, you know what I mean? But I'm just like, especially if I don't know who you are, don't just come in and say it. There was that guy last night that came into one of my streams. It was one of my Far Cry streams, I don't know which one it was, but he only said one thing. Was it no 1080p? That's all he said, no 1080p, and I'm like, first thing I'm thinking is, does it look like the option is there? My internet doesn't have 1080p unless I adjust it somehow, I don't know. I'm not into the technical side of things, but... Hi, how are you? Welcome to the stream. How are you today? What games are you interested in? No 1080p. I'm like, fuck off. That's why I never said anything to him. So if you ever notice people doing that, and then you notice I don't reply to them, that's the reason why. Because I don't like it. I absolutely hate it.
I was with this girl, she was into some crazy S&M shit. She was like, fuck me. But then she started punching me and she was like, fuck you. And I was like, oh my god, this might be enough. What's happening here? I don't know how to make sense of this whole thing. Look, I'm a basic guy. I'm a simple guy. I like vanilla ice cream and I like 3 positions, okay? Missionary, doggy style.
Who's fighting? That's good, an eagle attack in the middle of a firefight.
Changing magazine! Cover me! It's coming this way!
Oh shit! Yeah, I've got a grenade launcher now, buddy.
Excuse me.
Oh,
May I
shit.
have a word with you?
She's close.
What do we have here? Luxurious wristwatch. That'll do.
I'm going to kill you!
I'm going to kill you. How about that? So you guys keep dropping these trucks, I'll keep salvaging them. The more XP I get, the better. It's okay. You know what, dude? I actually sometimes think that you and I are very similar minds, because I was about to bring that up to you. I discovered it last night.
I'll mark the delivery location on your map.
There is no plans for any content for New Dawn. And that was directly from one of the directors. I'm kind of really annoyed about that. Really annoyed. I mean, they could have added something to the game, even if it's just like New Game Plus. New Game Plus would be alright. I'll take that, because that's better than nothing. I mean, I understand that it's a sequel to number 5, and I guess in some regards they are treating it like it is a DLC expansion, but they should add a few more things to the game over time. I think it's kind of silly that they're not. It tells me that... well, I'm not quite sure what it tells me. I'm still trying to figure that one out, but... well, it turns out expecting something is getting our hopes too high as far as Ubisoft is concerned. You know, I'll say what I was thinking about this a while back. It came down to the first obvious thing that I noticed about number 5 was them not hiring somebody to do the voice for the deputy, right? That tells me that they're kind of getting a little bit lazy on certain aspects of the game, like cutbacks or something, or just another way of getting money so that they don't have to use the money to hire somebody to do a voice for the deputy, and then another one for like the male or female side of it. And like, why is it after all this time you suddenly make your protagonist silent? Why? And they thought it would be a lot easier to just make the sequel, which is fair enough. I haven't got a problem with that. It's a good idea, but to still carry on with that same prospect, it just tells me that they're just kind of getting lazy with it. And now they don't want to do any DLC. That backs up what I was thinking. I didn't want to say that before because I needed more and more evidence, and this is the evidence here. I could be entirely wrong about that, but I'd be surprised if I am. To me, that one is just a little bit too obvious. Alright, where to now? This way. Yeah, you're right. I would have taken... I'll tell you something, right? I will take any character over no character. That's what I've said before, and I'll say it again. I say that because I know a number of people that don't like Jason, and I'm not into all this hating of characters thing anyway. But I said to them, listen, right? At least Jason is a character. You know, I will take a character that's annoying in your eyes over someone that's nothing. Just a complete mute person. I'll take any character over that any day. Like I said, granted, I'm not fussy about characters anyway. They can be pricks or they can be complete arseholes. That doesn't mean to say I dislike them. Not as characters anyway. You know, that makes everything more enjoyable when you do it like that. But... you got Jason, you got RJ, and you've even got Takar in Farcry Primal, for fuck's sake. I mean, Primal? Wow. Those people don't even speak English.
Right? The truck's gaining opium gun day and night. Let him go? It's a miracle more of them don't break down.
Oh, go ask Pagan, man, if you want to get shot. I hate... No, Primal.
I just
had no content, except for maybe a couple of skins or something for the owl or the Takar's arm. That was when they first introduced this customization sort of thing, or appearances or whatnot. And you could change the color of the saber-toothed tigers or the mammoths. Sometimes they look like an ashy color, and like the tigers look a little bit more golden. That's about it. I think the game only had 1, maybe 2 updates, and they were tiny ones. It would take you about 20 seconds to install the game. I'll tell you what was going to happen before New Dawn was even announced. I already decided that if they were going to make another game with a mute character in it, I wasn't going to play it, and I was sticking to that. But then they did something again that caught my attention. They made it a sequel. That I did not expect. I didn't know about this. It was just dropped on all of us at the last minute. You know, the publication for the game was minimal, and that's one of the reasons why, in some ways, it did suffer, even though it's technically a pretty good game. So, when it comes to sequels, I need to see the ending to a story. I can't just leave it hanging like that. So I indulged it, and surprisingly enough, even though the characters are mute in it, it was a really, really spectacular story. It was, so I will give it that credit. But given that the next one is not going to be tied to this anymore, they better start making actual characters, because I want a character. I'm somebody that likes characters. I need to see the story the way it can be told. You know, I know there are a lot of people out there that are not fucked one way or another, or there's some that just don't even like characters at all. That's cool, but the majority of us actually want a character. That is a fact. I don't care about statistics. That is a fact.
I can do it.
Yeah?
Yeah?
You can't be seen though. Stick to cover and hide the corporal's body if you can. I need you to take his dog tags though. That should be the only sign you were ever there.
No problem.
Good. Corporal Nath is located on a little island. I'll mark the location on your map. How you get there is up to you, but whatever you do, do not be seen. I have full confidence in you.
Yeah, I heard about that as well. Now, it did surprise me a little bit, but I didn't think anything of it. I thought, okay, maybe he's just doing another game. But I didn't realize he was doing another Far Cry game, and this this is why. Do you know that even after New Dawn came out, there were people that I knew that didn't even know the game was out because the publication was so low. They just didn't publicize it enough. They should have said something right from the beginning, right from when they were making number 5. They said, "Oh, we're planning to make a sequel to this game, so be prepared for that." That is all they had to do. And a lot more people would have been hyped up for it, especially given how the story actually ended, for heaven's sake. I mean, when it ended on a cliffhanger, I was like, oh my god, so is that it? So, well, that's a first. I haven't actually taken out the fucking villain. I thought, are they making a sequel? I'm like, nah. Well, boy, was I wrong about that.
Started hunting to save money on me.
Alright, come with me. Yeah. Oh yeah, good point. Primal was exactly the same. It just got dropped on us literally around the same time as New Dawn did. I think it was in like October or November, and it was due out in February. Because that's when Primal came out. It came out in the February period and was announced in November time. And everyone was like, "What the fuck is this?"
But every target you kill saves 100 more lives. If it's any consolation, you're good at it.
Look at that fucking thing. Kill it. Kill them all, that's what I say. Yeah, Primal didn't get a lot of publicity either, it was just dropped on us, and initially I was like, nah. Of course I saw the trailer and the Beastmaster thing and I was like, oh okay. You see what I mean? They have this way of doing things where I decide I don't want to get the game for whatever reason, and then they drop something in there that makes me get it. But honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that New Dawn was a sequel, I would not be playing it right now. I promise you that. I would not be playing it. I have actually messaged these people at Ubisoft and I said, guys, please stop doing this silent protagonist thing. I've heard constant complaints from loads of people about it. I said it's a bad move. Just give us a fucking character. I didn't say it like that, but you know what I mean. Just give us one. God damn it. It's so bland when your character doesn't say anything. What do I want? Vehicle takedown. That's one takedown that's only in this game. The vehicle takedown. That was one of the most epic takedowns in Farcry history, and it only exists in this game. I'd love to be able to do that in New Dawn on number 5. Just drive up beside an enemy vehicle and just jump in and kill the driver and take their vehicle off them. That was so cool. How the fuck did they get rid of that? God, I guess I'm all over the place. Alright, there's a convoy floating around, so let me go and destroy that. Let's set me a little trap. C4 knocking at your door.
Interfering with official Royal Army operations is punishable.
I love doing that. So satisfying. Of course you get 45,000 for blowing those things up. That's pretty sweet. Get me out of here. Oh God, it's an elephant, thank God. Oh, you right there? Good guy? Yeah, good. Just get the elephant rider perk. Smash through a freaking outpost on the back of an elephant. Oh crap.
Sabal. Was that intel from the camp worth it? Did you even read it? Because I've got some intelligence for you. And it's solid. 9 of my men are dead. Good men you let die.
You guys put me in a difficult position.
The right choice was obvious! It's what your father would have done. That's the golden path. That's the direction we were going before he died, and it all went to shit. Amita doesn't get it. She's always put her goals first. She's underhanded, she's subversive, and she always sacrifices lives. That's why I stepped up. I stepped up because I knew your father, and I respected his vision. You need to learn what drove him, what drives us. Go to the monastery. Educate yourself, Ajay.
He's not wrong, pal. That is the way his father was. His mother was the opposite. The thing is, they have this thing where, well, Sabal has this thing where he doesn't think the women should be fighting in the war either. But Amita's the opposite of that, and I'm with Amita on that. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. If you want to fight in the war, fight in the war. You know, I don't believe in this thing about just, you know, having women a certain way and the men a certain way. I don't believe in that shit. I believe in equal opportunities for all sexes and all races.
Into Amita's honeypot, or have you been dazzled by Sabal's glowing
Hey, asshole.
That's all it's your life. Hey, each to his own. That's your lifestyle choice to make. It isn't my cup of tea. Contrary to the rash assumptions some may make about my appearance, I am indeed batting for the other team. You more than most should know that there was only ever one woman for me, my boy.
Ah! No, 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 no. Stop. Oh, bloody hell, truck. Why would you go up there? Get down. Go, gotcha. Release the brakes, that works.
Well done. Now we just need to get this truck to the right spot.
Really, guys?
I'll mark the delivery location on your map.
Oh, it's okay, you don't need to mark the location, I know where I'm going. I still remember these fucking roads. How sad is that?
Interfering with official Royal Army operations is punishable by death.
Yeah, I just noticed something about my stream there. There's a lot of background interference. I might have to stop it and restart it. I think my internet is fluctuating, possibly. Still strong enough to play, just fluctuating. I know my internet too well. Doesn't do that all the time, does it every now and then. Oh, Balmaha rifles. My goodness, it's been like 100 years since I've seen you, pal. How you doing? I'm gonna stop this in a minute and restart it. Yeah, I can see that now. Alright, I'm back in a minute, guys.